is unlike ever aired before on the Discovery Channel. It was created by you, directed by you, produced by you, but hosted entirely by me. My name is Mike Rowe. This is You Spoof Discovery. The ultimate viewer-submitted, low-cost, high-quality, extremely entertaining Discovery parody special hosted by Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs, who also narrates American Chopper, American Hot Rod, and Deadliest Catch. Our purpose tonight is simple: to prove to the entire world that we here at the Discovery Channel know how to take a joke. We thought it'd be fun to lampoon the very programs that have helped define who we are as a network. Unfortunately, we're not funny people. So we reached out to you, and boy, did you respond. Every spoof in tonight's program cost my boss $500, which is our way of saying thanks for helping us fill an hour of primetime programming.
Whoa!
First up, one of the most successful programs in the history of television, never mind the Discovery Channel. It's the Mythbusters, featuring my dear friends who I've never met, Adam and Jamie. Is that their name?
Who are the Mythbusters?
Adam Savage.
Ants are all over my head, man.
And Jamie Heineman.
Gets me all worked up just looking at it.
Jamie and Adam go to great lengths to separate fact from urban legend by staging sometimes elaborate scientific experiments. Our first parody, Death of the Myth-Turns, by Hunter Kressel.
Today on Mythbusters, we examine the Rube Goldberg device and its ability to butter a piece of toast.
And that's how easy it is to earn $500 on this show. Congratulations, guys. Split it up any way you'd like.
Hey, check it out.
What is it?
Next up, Time Flies When You're Having Fun, from Brian Spillane of Fullerton, California.
This myth comes to us from an old book that my grandmother had written in Sanskrit.
Uh-huh.
And basically it was that time flies when you're having fun.
Ah, the wisdom of the ancients. They were smart people, or not. How are we going to find out?
To test the myth that time flies when you're having fun, Jamie and Adam have divided the known universe into two time zones: normal time and fun time.
All we basically need to do is to have two separate timepieces, one as the control.
Another watch will be taken into the fun zone to see if time actually speeds up when you're having fun.
Let's go have some fun. Come on, let's check it out. It felt like a word to me.
Okay, we have the control watch.
Yes.
And we have the fun watch here.
Check it out.
The times they're exactly the same.
No!
To the second.
Come on!
That's it. That's Mythbusters.
No way! I felt time flying!
Myth of the Butter, by Mark Clark of Hillsboro, Oregon, tests the theory: does a piece of buttered toast always land buttered side down? Then, somewhat controversially, they ask the same question, this time about a buttered cat.
That landed on its stomach.
So even Buster's cat Breaker lands on his feet after a dangerous fall.
Mark Clark assured us that no cats were harmed during the filming of this video. The Lester family of Toledo, Ohio, tests their own version of the buttered toast myth.
That's right, the infamous little brother myth that everyone has heard of.
For example, that little brothers always land butter side down.
We've got to use the real thing.
Exactly. That's why my very own little brother, Alex, has volunteered. Right, Alex? Yeah. Wow! That was definitely butter side down. Oh, by the way, are you all right, Alex?
know, people like the Mythbusters for lots of different reasons. Some are attracted to their intellect. Others find them physically irresistible. Personally, I like them because they're animated.
On today's show, Jamie and I are going to test one of Nikola Tesla's most notorious inventions, the death ray.
Tesla's death ray is completely preposterous and implausible. That's why I've chosen to test it on myself.
Here on Mythbusters, we're all about safety.
Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Even though it's really cool and we're giving you step-by-step instructions on how to do it.
Ready, Jamie?
Wait, my beret.
Too late. I already pressed the button. It worked. That was so cool. Did you see that, Jamie? Jamie? I think we should roll the disclaimer.
Have you ever heard of the myth that people with red hair can handle more pain?
No, and I think you'd have serious brain rot if you really believe that.
Well, that's what we're here to answer. Now, I want you to stand perfectly still.
Gotcha. Ah!
Did that hurt?
Holy shark week. Yes, it did.
Okay, go ahead and take a swing at me now so we can see who felt the most pain.
How'd that feel?
Ow! Man, that was a good one.
So the myth must be busted.
Busted! You know, we should always try a second method. How'd that feel, you wuss?
Holy shark week. What's wrong with you? The myth is busted.
Busted!
Yeah, busted.
Here.
Oh, it stings. I think you deep-fried my liver. It's busted, you maniac.
Busted! Busted!
The Mythbusters are not afraid to tackle big issues that other scientists, less ambitious ones, would typically shy away from. Here, they tackle a topic that's vexed us all at one time or another. Is water really wet?
We tried pouring water on a man, a woman, a tall person, a short person, young people, an old person, a dog. Fire! We tried water balloons.
I feel moisture. What do we got? I don't know if it's water, though.
The results of that test were inconclusive, so the producers of that parody will only be receiving $400. Coming up, all the excitement of future weapons and all the drama of Deadliest Catch, without so much of the excitement and drama. I will, however, be talking like this.
And if you like spoofs and want to see more, go to discovery.com/spoof. You'll laugh until you cry. Really. It'll change your life.
Right. Welcome back to You Spoof Discovery, the ultimate viewer-submitted, low-cost, high-quality, extremely entertaining Discovery Channel parody special hosted by Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs, who also narrates American Chopper, American Hot Rod, and Deadliest Catch. I'm going to sit here and tell you that the casual viewer of this channel couldn't be blamed for coming to the conclusion that we have a penchant for blowing things up. That's because here at Discovery, we have a penchant for blowing things up. No one likes to see stuff blow up more than my dear friend Richard Makowitz, who I've never met.
I'm Richard Makowitz, and I spent 10 years as a Navy SEAL.
This is the .50 caliber round. This round flies at 2,700 feet per second and can take out an armored personnel carrier.
Mac, of course, is the host of Future Weapons, a program that I really wanted to narrate. Unfortunately, like the weapons in this next parody, I was rejected.
Today, we're looking at rejected assault weapons. Weapons that for some reason or another weren't good enough for the U.S. Army. I'm here with Professor Walter Kravitz, Director of the Army's Special Weapons Development Team.
That's right. I've been the regional developer for the
No one cares about that. Tell me about this weapon.
Well, this is the C-47, also known as the closed disintegration gun.
Did I hear you right? Did you say closed disintegration gun?
That's right. It actually vaporizes the clothing off an enemy, causing distraction and embarrassment.
So what's the range of this thing?
It can de-pants a man at 500 yards.
Wow, that's impressive. Let's see this thing in action. The closed disintegration gun can be a useful weapon as seen in this actual footage of a hostage situation in France.
Stay back. Stay back. I'll do it. I swear. I'll do it. She is gone.
Nudity's funny. Perhaps you saw in one of our other episodes the corner shot 40, the gun that can shoot around corners. But what if your enemy is all around you? That's when you need the shoot anywhere assault rifle. The shoot everywhere rifle, or SR-46, is the only rifle with the ability to take out multiple targets at once. But it had a lot of design flaws, mainly in its accuracy. In war, you need the edge. And in the heat of battle, this is that weapon. However, this gun was declined merely for aesthetic reasons. This is the MR Frou Frou Bang Bang. Don't let its frilly exterior fool ya. It's got the firepower to take out an entire Boy Scout troop. It comes fully equipped with 5,000-foot range laser sight, grenade launcher conversion, and 10-round semi-automatic action. No, yeah, makes toast. So Walter, tell me what I'm wearing.
Well, Richard, this is the AAU, or Aerial Assault Unit. It allows you to hover above your target, making... I wouldn't touch that.
Hey, no one tells the Maxter what to do.
Look, I'm just trying to...
Listen, buddy. I got 20 years under Old Glory and the Golden Arches. I think I know what I'm doing.
Can you edit that out?
Actually, no. On the Discovery Channel, we don't edit around explosions. We play them back in slow motion. Anyway, here's another version of Mac. This one's a little taller, a little louder, a little more intense. Still bald.
Hi, I'm Richard Makowitz, former Navy SEAL and all-around stud. I know 174 ways to kill a man with a pencil eraser. But we're not here to talk about pencil erasers. We're going to talk about something far more sinister. Something petrological. Rocks haven't changed that much over the centuries, and for good reason. It's made from the earth. They're formed in the mines of Father Time to be the perfect weapon. They come in all shapes and sizes, which means they can be handled by man, woman, or child. And terrorists don't care who they use to carry out their unholy wars. I'm an ex-Navy SEAL, so I know all there is to know about rocks. But ratings show that it's more impressive to you, the viewer. Then we consult with an expert.
Frank Darabont. He's a pro of very few things and a master of nothing.
Howdy. Frank, it's a pleasure to meet you. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, too. See, you got an assortment of rocks to show us. Yep. Well, this is a small rock right here. It's, pretty strong. Hey, Frank, will that hurt a person? Yeah, it'll hurt pretty bad. Wow, that was amazing!
If you haven't seen the Discovery Channel's hit show, Deadliest Catch, then you're missing out on one of the top 100 programs ever produced about fishing for crab in Alaska's Bering Sea. And if you don't think pulling crab out of the frigid ocean is compelling television, take a look at this. But be warned, the narrator talks like this and casts a spell impossible to ignore.
The vast Bering Sea. Nearly 1 million square miles of the world's most violent and unpredictable waters. And home of the deadliest catch.
The truth is, there are few places on the planet more dangerous than the deck of a crab boat, with the notable exception of a kitchen.
Cookie starts at the bowl, we have to get it in 350-degree ovens, quick in, quick out, no time for error. This is how people get burned, this is how people get killed. Everything's good to make sure these balls are perfect. Nothing but experience talks here.
Nice balls, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Dough time is go time. The crew utilizes brilliantly choreographed maneuvers to engage efficiency levels unrivaled in the cookie-catching world. Only experience can teach you this. Johnny Boy and Jared are two of the best. It's a good batch. Hard work pays off, but this is no time for celebration. With time running out, there's still much to be done if the crew wishes to turn a profitable season.
All great shows need time to develop, and Discovery has a wonderful reputation for giving a show all the time it needs to find its own way. I'll show you what I mean. Here, for the first time on television, the original pilot of Deadliest Catch. Who knows? With the right narrator, it might have worked. Coming up.
The drama, the deadline, the dedication, American Chopper. And then it's a ride in the Cash Cab, a show I have nothing to do with at all.
What's up with that?
And don't forget to log on to discovery.com/spoof to enjoy a plethora of priceless parodies online.
American Chopper, what you call a smash hit. If you haven't heard of the show, perhaps you've heard the Tuttles.
Why is it that everybody here comes in here at 7 o'clock and does what they have to do, and then you come in here, Mr. Superhero, and just pick and choose what you want to do?
But I was here last night for 3 hours.
Who cares?
Paul Jr. and Paul Sr. are quite expressive when they disagree. So are the characters in Your Spoofs.
You go in the office and just get on the phone and talk.
No, I'm not going to go in the office just because you told me to go in the office. I'm going to go in the office because I want to do, because it was my idea.
I had hydraulic pipe benders that I made.
Get this pipe fixed.
I don't know what to tell you about this next video. It's not even a parody, really. I don't know what it is, but I watched it, and now I can't stop thinking about it. It's troubling. I figure the more people who see it, the less disturbed I'll be. So I'm going to show it to you. Right now. Sorry.
You could have had mine done, dumbass, but no, I go get my hair done, and what do? You go fishing. Oh, I'm a prima donna. I can fish. What do you mean? Everybody else works their ass off, but where are you? You're all the time working. Who made you special? Who made you special? You and Nikki break all the rules around here. Everybody else has to work their ass off. What do you mean? I go fishing one time, and I'm branded for life? You suck. No, you suck. You never get on Mickey. What are you looking at me for right there? I ain't do nothing. You suck. No, you suck. No, you suck. No, you suck.
I've been working on American Chopper now for over 5 years. I know these guys, and believe me, they rarely wear dresses. Rarely.
We've always worked together, and yeah, it's always been the same.
The bottom line is we do things differently.
If I say red, he says blue.
It's black and white.
What do you mean? You got bikes to build over here. What are you, a prima donna?
I don't understand. Do you have absolutely no confidence in me after all this time?
I don't care about yesterday. I care about today. It better be done today. Everything done.
Some of you may be wondering how Senior responds to this kind of good-natured fun. I'll take a guess.
I would have liked to get on a plane and flew out to California and just beat the hell.
Oh, dear, we've lost the signal. Pity. Just as things were starting to get interesting.
Over the years, the Chopper guys haven't changed much. To prove that point, here's some rare video of their early days.
What's the problem? I said I want the exhaust done today because it shouldn't take that long.
You don't
want it
know
done.
that.
Listen, I do know it. Whether I do it or I see people do it, I know what's involved in doing it. That pipe was on there for all day yesterday.
I'm going to lunch.
Yeah, you're going to lunch. When I can't fathom in my mind that something should take that long, it just aggravates me to death.
You've never bent pipe rail one time in your life. Not once.
You weren't even a twinkle in my eye.
Twinkle, dinkle, dinkle. You never bent a piece of pipe. When was the last time you bent a piece of pipe?
Listen, I had hydraulic pipe benders that I made.
The threat of violence on American Chopper is always looming, but in real life, it never comes to blows. Then again, a spoof doesn't have much to do with real life.
Basically, he's been dragging his feet, and it's really getting me aggravated.
Whoa, whoa.
Freaking ogre.
That's it.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted.
The Discovery Channel loves shows that don't require a set. American Chopper takes place in a garage. Deadliest Catch takes place on a boat. Dirty Jobs takes place in a very bad place. Only a matter of time, I guess, until some genius said, hey, let's do a show that takes place in a car.
There are 13,000 cabs in New York City, but there's only one that pays you. Climb into the cash cab and I will quiz you all the way to your destination. As established in 1913 by the U.S. government, what event occurs annually on April 15th?
Pay your taxes. It's tax day.
You just won $1900.
Host Ben Bailey can make a cab ride both interesting and profitable. But what if Ben Bailey isn't behind the wheel? What if your cab driver is a lunatic?
Hey, I'm here.
I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
Welcome to the Crash Cab.
Radio City Music Hall, please.
You're in the crash cab, where I ask you impossibly difficult questions. Next question is, what's my mother's first name?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am very serious.
Okay, Ellen?
No, it's something else. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, next question. Could God create a boulder so large that he himself could not lift it?
No. No.
Yes, he can.
What kind of question is that?
That's another strike against you.
Stop sign.
All right, here's the next question. What's the tattoo on my back?
A panther? I don't know.
No one's ever won $1 on this show.
What?
All right, watch this. Hope you had your seatbelt on.
The Crash Cab.
We all know that imitation is the highest form of flattery. However, it's not necessarily the highest form of creativity.
What the?
You're a money taxi!
Money taxi?
Never expected this, did you?
No, but do you know what's even stranger?
No.
You're on Walkabout.
Walkabout?
It's true. Competition between game shows on wheels has become so intense these days, it's driven some cab drivers over the edge.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how are you? Good. 39th and 8th.
39th and 8th. Okay.
Welcome to the Cash Cab, guys. This isn't the Cash Cab. You're not Ben Bailey.
I'm sorry. I could have swore I just said I was Ben Bailey and this is the Cash Cab. As a matter of fact, I think I have a horn and a flashlight that say I am. Right? Here we go. Who is the 23rd president of the United States?
It's the answer is Benjamin Harrison.
What?
That's the answer to the question.
Next question. What is the name of the girl who broke my heart?
I don't know. How would I know her name?
You want to use a lifeline? Here.
Please, I just want to go. I just want to go home.
See this? That's my girlfriend, but that's not me. Who is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. Look, who is it?
I don't know.
What's his name? This is the Cash Cab.
These days, the cash cab phenomenon has spread into some unexpected places.
Just call me the Cash Cop.
Cash Cop, the game show set in a police cruiser, where suspects vie for bail money.
Well, there you go. $500 the easy way. When we come back...
Survivorman, or $500 the hard way.
And don't forget to go to discovery.com/spoof and see some more playful parodies and side-splitting send-ups online.
What did I get myself into this time?
Hello, I'm Mike Rowe with an important announcement. The Discovery Channel is developing a sense of humor, but we need your help. Please, if you're a funny person, send us a parody of your favorite Discovery Channel show. If it's funny, we'll send you a check for $500 and feature your parody of one of our shows on the air. But do it now. The clock is ticking. All the details you need are at discovery.com/spoof. That was the original promo that first introduced the comedy extravaganza You Spoof Discovery, the ultimate viewer-submitted, low-cost, high-quality, extremely entertaining Discovery Channel parody special hosted by Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs, who also narrates American Chopper, American Hot Rod, and Deadliest Catch. We missed our original air date because, like any good and seasoned producer, you couldn't make the deadline. But we reconfigured things, and I'm glad we did, because the spoofs eventually poured in, and nothing and no one was spoof-proof. Hello, I'm Mike Rowe with an important announcement. The Discovery Channel is developing a sense of humor, but we need your help. Please, if you're a funny person, send us a parody of your favorite Discovery Channel show. If it's funny, we'll send you a check for $500 and feature your parody of one of our shows on the air. But do it now. The clock is ticking.
One of the nicest things about being Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs, who also narrates American Chopper, American Hot Rod, and Deadliest Catch, is that I am not this guy.
I've got 4 cameras with me, the tapes I need, and other than that, I've got the ocean.
Les Stroud's job might not be as dirty as mine, but it's got to be pretty scary. As Survivorman, Les is dropped into remote locations in places like the Rocky Mountains, the Arctic, and the jungles of Costa Rica, and left to fend for himself with no water, no food, no equipment. This first spoof of Survivorman by Chris Ellerby shows that clothes don't necessarily make the Survivorman.
Okay, all right. Club soda. I never leave without a bottle of club soda. This stuff is very handy. Paper clips. Could always use paper clips. Oh, jackpot, baby. Jackpot. We got peanuts. Post-its. These things are fantastic. I'll be able to label stuff. This is great. I'm going to put this in my pocket. Look at this bad boy. Huh? All right. It's not going to be boring, at least. Ha ha. Ha. Ha ha. Yes. A mobile communication device. I struggled to get cell phone reception using every trick in the book. You see, I've never been without a cell phone signal this long. Scary. God only knows how many calls I was missing. All right, the grounds are all loose here. And, there's just no getting a signal here. At all. Fortunately, my trusty battery-powered laptop kept me company throughout the long, cold night. Then came the morning, and I narrowly averted a tragedy. I took a piece of wood that I found, and I took a bunch of the paper clips, and I have gone ahead and constructed a comb by lining up the paper clips straightened out this way. I'm not a hunter, so when you're in the wild, you've got to take your next meal any way you can. Well, it turns out my weapon worked, and I have secured a few more meals, which should get me through this trip here. This little guy was a pain to catch, but we got him in, and he'll be delicious.
The woods can be a scary and foreign place, and after a month or so in the great outdoors, the prospect of home would probably start to sound good, even to a self-respecting Survivorman. Unless, of course, you're a Survivor woman, and home was here.
I'm going to attempt to live here. Being the only female in a house full of males. There are plenty of hazards in an all-male environment, but there's one that's particularly frightening. I could have drowned back there. Fortunately, I have one of these. Saved my life. After my near-death experience, I need rest badly. But the young males never seem to need rest. Ever. Tonight, the males ravaged my campsite, madly consuming all of my provisions. And the worst part, I got stuck with the dishes. I think I found out a way for a woman to get a little rest in this house. What?
Mom, when are you gonna be out?
Honey, Mommy's not feeling real good right now. It's a girl thing.
This time on Survivorman, I'm going to be surrounded by nothing but water in what can be some of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. So here I am. Camera crew's gone now. Just me. Judging by the sun, somewhere around the 45th parallel. I think this could prove to be my toughest trip yet. Trying to find my position on this chart. It's frustrating though. So I think I'm just going to go to my satellite GPS system. Seemed to be a lot easier. Knowing my exact position, I decided it was now time to find a safe place to spend the night. First priority in a survival situation, to find shelter. I think I just found mine for this trip. Second priority for survival situation, fire. The ability to cook food, melt water, keep warm. I don't have a chance if I can't get this going. Sometimes it takes a while. Ooh, ow. In this case, not so much. Rest is going to be critical to handle what's coming up in the next couple days. In this small space, I tossed and turned all night, and rest became only a glimmering hope in my mind. To relax, I decided to take a shower in hopes to calm my sleep-deprived anxiety. It seemed to be working until... For reasons I did not understand, the water suddenly stopped. I'm gonna go investigate. Yeah, as you can see here, it's amazing how fast 200 gallons will go. Found this much better place to spend the night. I can fit. It's much more comfortable now. I've been in here for a while though, and I have to say, my eyes are starting to hurt. Watching TV on these small plasma screens, it's just a killer. Plus it's been a marathon of Mike Rowe. I mean, how much Mike Rowe can you take in a day?
Quite a bit, I would think. I can't get enough of the guy.
Movement. Know when to move and when to stay put.
Coming up, it takes a thief, Shark Week, and I shouldn't be alive. Live.
And after the show, more silly spoofs and playful parodies at discovery.com/spoof.
Welcome back to You Spoof Discovery, the ultimate viewer-submitted, low-cost, high-quality, extremely... Heck with it. If you don't know what you're watching by now, you never will. The light at the end of the tunnel is very near. However, the end of the tunnel is also very dirty. And if you haven't already heard, my name's Mike Rowe. This is my job.
I am Mike Rowe.
I'm Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe. And this is my job.
This is my job.
My job. My job.
My job.
My job. My job. My job. Now, get ready to get dirty. You know, people come to me and they say, Mike Rowe, when did you first realize you had a future in dirt? And I say, I don't remember exactly, but it was a long time ago.
My name's Mike Rowe, and this is my job.
Anyway, as time went on, I experimented with other personas, but never really lost my interest in a life of grime. Now get ready to get dirty. Eventually, I wound up here, introducing guys like this, who get $500 for making fun of my personal proclivities. Not really a dirty job, but kind of icky.
It's an icky, icky, icky job. It's an icky, icky, icky job. It's an icky,
I'm here with Robert, and he is the groundskeeper here, and it's his job to keep things spotless. Well, today we're going to rake some leaves. Just take the rake, and that's really all there is to it.
This was going to be one hell of a nauseatingly icky job.
Don't I need some sort of gloves or something? No, it has a special padded grip. How many people have used that rake? Just me.
Can someone say icky?
There's got to be a less icky way.
Next week on Icky Jobs. First, we fly to Tuckahoe, New York to get down and dirty with a runny toilet handle that needs jiggling. Then it's off to Akron to get mucho messy with a maid service that specializes in those refrigerator items that are past their expiration date. And lastly, it's down to sunny Florida where the laundry lint grows big as gators. All on Icky Jobs.
Ricky, you want the gig that bad? You can have it.
But be forewarned, Ricky. The job can bring out the animal in you and make you want to sing silly songs.
Dirty jobs, they're everywhere. Just take a look around. Down the street or up the stairs or even underground. You don't need to borrow, beg, and you don't need to rob. All you got to do is get yourself a dirty job. All you got to do is get yourself a dirty job. All you've got to do is get yourself a dirty job.
Normally, at this point in a show, I would thank you for watching. But in this case, I suppose I should thank you for creating. Really, this was what we call a win-win situation. You guys made a little bit of money, and the network got some relatively inexpensive content. Believe me, we could use it. I want to thank my many bosses at the Discovery Channel for being in on the joke. Seriously, a network that can't poke fun at itself from time to time doesn't deserve to be taken seriously. And there is nothing funny about not being taken unseriously. If you enjoy spoofs, by all means, don't despair just because the show is over. You can go to discovery.com/spoof right now. You'll laugh yourself sick. And remember, this was your show, directed, produced, and programmed by you. I hope you liked it. And if enough of you watched it, you'll probably be called on to do it again. So keep thinking of new and exciting ways to make fun of us. Till then, I'm Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs, who also narrates American Chopper, American Hot Rod, and Deadliest Catch. Right. That's me. Thanks for watching. Out of time.